In my book, Exponential Impact, I include application discussion questions at the end of each chapter. And in the first section of the book, the empathize section, the first chapter, one of the first questions you're going to get is, what assumptions should you and your team challenge as you engage stakeholders? So let's just start with the word assumption. You know what they say about assume? When you assume, you make a bleep out of you and me. Why do they say that? Well, because assumptions are things that trigger us, things that bring about a lot of emotions, right? We sort of assume one extreme or the other. We assume because of the way someone looks or the way they talk or the way they vote, they must feel or think a certain way. But we should question those assumptions, because when we go in with those kinds of attitudes and mentalities, we automatically create roadblocks. We automatically make it difficult for people to engage with us, because whether we realize it or not, those assumptions kind of creep into, how we might engage with people. I have to question myself and deal with this regularly, because when you're dealing with issues of social justice or in the environment, it's really easy to get very emotional and very triggered about these things and to make assumptions. And really, assumptions are a way that we get through life more efficiently, right? Like we might stereotype or categorize people or places or things because it just helps us navigate life more easily. But it's not always fair. And when you're dealing with sustainability and when you're trying to make people change the way they think and the way they act, you really are confronting some sort of ingrained thinking and attitudes and mentalities, and you have to be really aware of that, your own as well as theirs. And of course, you have to empathize with where people are at. I encourage you to explore and think about the assumptions that you've made about those that you're trying to address and reach, and question your own assumptions or what they might assume about you, and make sure that you go in eyes wide open. I guarantee you, you're more likely to have exponential impact when you do that.